Hey, everybody! It's Thursday night, and let me get this rolling over here. Yeah, and we're going there. It's Thursday night, and you know what time it is. It's time to talk about it. We got NICOTINE with us joining us tonight, and we also have Truck and Vapes out there. And I want to get our chat. I'm going to try to see what we got here. I haven't pulled up my live chat yet. It's just only because I just had some fuckery going on here, but I see some people that we do have out there in chat. We have Bout. What is going on? Liv, thank you for joining us. Deb, thank you for joining us as well. Jim Bookie, Thomas Hall, Eric Sutherland, the TommyV crew in the house. What is going on, my brother? Who else do we got out there in chat? Let me see. We also have Simple Vapes. What's going on, man? Positive vibes sent your way. I hope things are looking good out there. And we got Kevin K. Aloha, my brother. Thank you for joining us. Juan True Texan. We got Nerd. What is happening, my brother? Thank you for joining us as well. I think we're great. Wabowski. Rob, what is happening, my man? Bert, what is going on? Thank you for joining us. Cal Noddington, what is happening? Thank you for joining us. I like to think of Jesus as wearing a tuxedo t-shirt because it says, like, I want to be formal, but I want to party too. Hell yeah, it's kind of like goes with that fucking that haircut type shit there with Joe Dirt shit going on. My dude, I am so sorry, man. That is did you see what Simple Vapes put out there in chat, Nikki? Scott, I am so sorry, man. Prayers to you. I mean, lots of love, man. But, you know, I mean, she's had no quality of life. You've had no quality of life. I mean, hopefully she's in a better place. I mean, you know what I mean? Maybe she's not suffering anymore. Prayers out to you. Jennifer Boyer, thank you for joining us. Minor, what is happening, my brother? You're still slightly used toilet paper? Hell yeah. Michael Murray, what is happening, my brother? Thank you for joining us. It is one ply. I think that's all Eric likes to use because he likes it when his finger slips through. Hell yeah.
Very sorry for your loss.
Yes, I'm very, very sorry, Scott.
At least she's not in any pain anymore.
And that's just, I mean, you know, she's been suffering for a while. And, you know, like you said last week, you know, it was a very hard decision that you had to do, but you got to make the right decision. Would she want you to be living that kind of life either? You know what I mean? Klasky, what is happening? Ashley Davis Brown, we got some people up here in the hizzy tonight, man. Kelly Kel, what is going on? Thank you for joining us. Hell yeah. I'm still trying to get, we're almost there. So, but let me just pull it up here so I can actually see y'all because I want to see. But anyways, I got some things I really want to talk about. Some shit. You know, we can't really talk about the Rona too much because they've been fucking striking people talking about that thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that really, really, really sucks for you know, that people they want people to be social distancing, but yet they don't want people to talk about what's going on either. That's kind of fucked up, don't you think?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I have my own perception of what has happened here, and you know, I mean, but I there's still a lot of political reasons why a lot of this shit has happened. Believe me, and that's why it started way back in August. Yeah, go back to August. Think about what was happening back then.
Yep.
It's also a lot of seats are up for vote this year, Republican and Democrats. So there's a lot of things going on, you know. I mean, and then when they tried to shoot that bill down, they couldn't do it. Just the same reason why they couldn't impeach Trump, because it was all partisan. It wasn't bipartisan. So you can't get everybody together. Now it looks like they finally got something, you know, and hopefully it gets out to everybody quickly. I'm still an essential employee. What is that? I think that essential thing is going to be shrinking down as more and more things are happening. But still, in all reality, is that, you know, you think about a couple of years ago, marijuana was a gateway drug. Now it's an essential. It's essential. Just like alcohol is. It's essential. I don't get those parts still. I don't understand that, but hey, I'm glad it is because I have I need my medical marijuana. So temporarily disable extensions on this face. See if that works. I can't even see. I'm not even looking at screen. How terrible am I? Who else do we have out there? We got J Money. Diggy's in the house. What is going on? Social distancing. Yeah. The thing of it is, like our governor came out today, and now he wants to shrink it down from 10 people down to 5. I'm okay with that because, like Eric the other day posted, he's been training this whole life. He can't even name 10 people that he likes. I'm right there, man. I really love everybody away from me. I'm good with that. When they offer, could you live in the woods for 1 year without internet and you could have this at $1 million? Fuck yeah, I could do that. I could live off the fucking land. What the hell?
As long as you had your mech mods.
Hell yeah, dude. And I always got
Tommy's just sitting there saying he can live off the land as long as he can grow the things that he needs. That one thing.
Yeah. Well, they're very easily to grow. The marijuana and corn, wheat, that grows very quickly. It's very easily replenishable. You can do a lot of things with all those.
But isn't it a lot harder to do that in a non-controlled environment versus a controlled environment?
Well, you can make a non-controlled environment controlled as long as you keep everybody out of your area.
Yeah, that's true.
But anyways, I want to say hello to you guys. I'm over here just yakking away and kind of ignoring you. JJRE, what is going on? So with all that being said, why don't we start off? And we'll start off with Nikki. I love that blue on you. I'm giving you the first one tonight. You're starting it off. You're hitting lead off tonight.
Well, what am I doing? I'm vaping on my Odin and my Doom and my Revenant and my Pyro. It's my setups for, I don't know, it's just like my grab twos anymore. I used to sit there and say, I'm not a squonker, but I am that type of squonker. But no, I've just been kind of busy doing some artwork and waiting on packages to be delivered. They are very slow lately.
Yeah,
I've noticed this. Been waiting on a package for about a week now because they screwed up with one color, and but other than that, I'm doing okay. I mean, during the certain circumstances that have occurred in the last week, doing okay.
Yes, good. And I'm glad and you're keeping a positive outlook, and make sure you do. You really have to.
Yeah, I think this time around, ain't coming back. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna let it.
And jokingly, I keep on saying that I wish some of my neighbors would turn into zombies because I've been wanting to throw some lead into them for the last 2 years. But I'm really not joking. I'm really hoping that they become zombie-like. I'm doing the just cause.
Oh, no.
As in the words of Bert, as he would say, God's work is never done. That's what I've been hoping for my neighbors. I want to play God. For real. Wow. Oh, yeah, Tom Lasky. I'm just like Eric, man. I'll fucking squawk in the fucking shower. I'll squawk in the fucking restaurant. Well, I can't right now because they won't let us in there. But I'll lay it right on the table. Hell yeah.
You need to keep your distance. Social distancing, Tommy. Social distance.
Even at my age, I could still knock a fly in 10 feet away. So don't tell me, all right? I'm good at that, man. I've been doing that my whole life. I'm like a fucking marksman with that fucking thing. Sniper work. Like Spider-Man. And that's just it, too. Like, you've heard me talk about that. Spider-Man can spew all over the fucking place. He's a fucking superhero. I fucking do it. I'm a pervert. How does that make sense? I'm just saying. That's right, man. The Lord's work is never done. Hell yeah, Bert. Fuck yeah. Exactly, Kelly. That's damn right. My first tablet really was a chisel and stone.
He broke a few of them.
Hell yeah. Almost like Captain Cheese there, breaking the old toilets. Where is he? Where is the
He's in chat.
mother? I knew he was. That's why I said. So what you vaping on there, trucking?
Just vaping on my Vert and my Dead Rabbit V2 with some Coastal Clouds blueberry banana muffin. Trucking my way up to Green Bay, Wisconsin.
I was gonna say you look like you're up towards north there. You got some shit on the roads there. So
Yep.
damn.
Snow.
Yeah, well, even when you're up in Green Bay, you could be in fucking middle of July and see that shit on the roads.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
That's right, Joe.
Damn it, I missed what he said.
He said, fucking Tommy.
Oh, shit.
Hell yeah. Well, it looks like we got 27 people out there. Fuck
Mhm.
yeah, dude.
Don't forget to hit the like button.
Hell yeah.
This
Well,
this show is called Talk About It, right?
Yes, it is. So we can
It's
I have-
taco about it.
I have a couple things I'd like to talk about. Actually.
all right, let's do it.
First thing is the whole, because we had a discussion in my Zoom room about what is top airflow versus side airflow on atomizers, and it was a big old discussion. And I tried to explain to these people there is such a thing as top side airflow, bottom side airflow, side top, side bottom. There's like plenty of different.
But there's also
different,
bottom airflow. That's
Yes,
what we're trying.
Yeah.
Some of my favorite RDAs are bottom airflow. They come up from
Right.
underneath.
Now, yeah, very underneath.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I still don't
a
like
lot of people don't
RDA.
remember them. A lot of people don't remember the bottom airflows because they don't
Right.
really make them anymore. And they scratch the crap out of your mods. I'm saying I had one and I took, and I still have my Sigelli. Hold on. I have my Sigelli. And look, that ring, I call it the ring of death because it was in mint condition until I put it on one time and it went. I was like, oh, there was no, and then you had to unscrew it back and you just knew it was digging. I was like,
Didn't they have the spacers back
no,
then too,
it
like
didn't.
they do now?
It didn't.
Oh,
It didn't
wow.
have like the little beauty ring or anything like that. It just went and it cut into it. I mean, this has been through war. This was like one of my first battery like regulated mods, and it still works. Feels great.
Mm.
Contact needs a little clean. I need to get some cleaning because it's copper. And I remember going to a vape shop, and one vape shop was selling it for like $75. One was selling it for $150. And I looked at the guy straight in his eyes. I go, "What is that? $1 a watt?" You know, because he was selling for $150. I'm like, $1 a watt. Wow. And he's like, "Oh, well, what are you vaping on?" And I'm like sitting there bringing out my hand craft. You know, my I had somebody craft me a series mod, and I'm like, "Here you go, unregulated. Here you go." Oh, okay. Never bring out your devices. Let them see if they're educated. But it's really sad.
Deb says hers works too. Tom Klasky said that mod could last forever.
Yes,
Hell
it could. I've dropped it many times and never even put a ding into it. But one RDA scratched the crap out of it.
And that's why I like Mets. Because like even today, if you went over on Instagram or even on Facebook, that mod that I showed today was from 2013. That's what date is right onto it. 2013. It was an old Chayu with an IGO-M RDA onto it.
Nigos. Damn.
That motherfucker still hits, dude. And it looks beautiful because it was always, I mean, if you go look at the picture, it's still nice and shiny. All the
Remember
gold
the
and
IGO
everything.
W?
Yeah,
You ever had
dude.
that?
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Dude, first thing you do is drill those fuckers right out, man.
Yep.
I remember just the other day grabbing the drawer. You know, I have a drawer that's just nothing but mods, and I'm like, wow, these are the things that got me where I am today. You know, I even got when my parents quit vaping, they handed me all the old stuff back.
Yep.
You know, and it's still, one of them still worked. The other one was, I think the battery just went, you know.
I've been starting
Too much
last week.
thinking.
I've been breaking out little old mods and just doing a throwback Thursday. Every Thursday,
Yeah.
I throw out one mod.
It's
You know?
nice.
I grabbed the Chi-Yu today. I picked up the Vamo at first, and it had an old Kanger tank,
the Vamo.
and it had a Kangertech tank onto it. And I was like, Then I looked at the fucking Chi-Yu, and I'm like, oh, that's nice and shiny. I'll do the Chi-Yu. I'll do the Vamo next week.
What Vamo is it?
It's the
They have like
skinnier
5,
one.
don't they?
Yeah, they had the
Fiber.
Vamo. It's got the 3 buttons on the front with the diamond shape.
Because I had the V5 and the 4, I think.
Yep. Dude.
Wow.
Yeah. I actually got this in a little grab bag last week. Well,
Yeah, that's the one you were showing me. That's the
Tsunami.
Tsunami, is it? Yeah.
Liv and everything. We were like building on it together in the room, and I was like, you know what? I still don't like it. I still don't like really bottom airflow. You know, I appreciate
I love
it,
bottom airflow.
but
Me
if
too.
you look at the quality,
Michael, that guy, he has inspired me in a way that words can never explain. Nikki, I sent you the survivor from the corona, right?
yes.
Did you listen to it? He tells his whole inspirational story. You got to listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what got me.
I've been watching a lot of the survivor ones, and like the ones that are actually in still, they're like the older people. I wanted to sit there and watch more older people. There was a couple.
That's kind of sick, Nikki, watching older people.
No,
really.
there was a couple that were on the cruise ship. On the cruise ship, Tommy, when they made them get out of off the cruise ship and walk, and they couldn't even breathe.
Well, you know what I found out today, and this is only because we are so anal at work with what's going on and some of the things, you know. One thing I found out today, and this is a great way when you wake up in the morning, this is kind of like a self-test. When you first wake up in the morning, you get out of bed and just sit on the edge of your bed and take a deep breath. And if you can hold it for more than 10 seconds, you're okay.
I just did that. I just did it.
And he's like, I can't breathe.
But if you can't hold it for those 10 seconds, that's when they say that's a telltale sign that it's not the flu, that it would be the COVID. So, I mean, that is one thing I did learn today.
Now, here's a note.
Thank you, Tom.
Trucking, please don't do multitasking while driving the truck.
Especially like holding your breath.
Holding your breath, driving and trying to breathe. You know, or trying not to breathe because your lack of oxygen makes people stupid sometimes.
Hey, I'm multi-talented. Thank you.
Oh, I thought he was going to say I'm multi-stupid. Sorry,
I'm not using my hands to steer the truck right now. Thank you. Just saying.
I like to use my dick. It just.
Okay, anybody drinking out there, they gotta take a drink.
That's right, Deb. Everyone is holding their breath now. But yes, that is right from the CDC. That was one of their telltale things that I did learn today. So,
and I mean, here's a question too for everybody in chat. How many vapors do you know that are sick?
Yeah, I've not heard anybody say. I know that's vaping.
How many of your friends that are vapors are sick?
well, you know, and they're making a thing about it now that they've been putting the PG through the air conditioning systems in the hospitals. Google it. They've been doing that since the 50s.
Right, and that's what I don't understand. Why they're saying that a hospital is the worst place to go when a hospital is the one that's running the damn PG set through their system.
Actually, a hospital is the worst place to go when you are like a person like me. I have a immune system problem. The smallest cold could render me down. Okay, like I went in for a leg issue and ended up with MRSA in my nose because a nurse, a caregiver, did not properly clean the things down like they're on the wall and the mask
contamination.
Yes, it was person, I guess prior, they didn't fully sanitize the oxygen mask. That you know, the station where the oxygen comes from.
Yeah.
And I contracted it. I mean, you want to talk about, I know what a lot of these people are going through, of where you have every single nurse, every single doctor having to gown up before they come into your room. And then I ended up having heart palpitations while in the hospital. I knew I was sick. I mean, I instantly felt sick, like nauseated. And I go, please check my heart rate. And they're like, we were just in here a few minutes ago. And I go, please, I know my body. Just check it again. Something's wrong. And as soon as they came in there, their faces went white because they had to gown up everything to come into the room again. And my heart rate was like 160 beats a minute. And they're like, wait a minute, your heart rate was normal. I'm like, yeah. I got up, went to the bathroom, came back, sat down, and I go, that's how my heart palpitations start sometimes. I'm stressed. I'm hearing other people, talking, things like that, and it being in a room for 4 or 5 days will make you go stir crazy.
Yeah.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
You are correct there, Tom Klasky. It is the 1940s, not the 50s. And that's really fucked up, Kelly. And that's out in Kansas City, right? That the testing station was set up at a school. There's more fucking germs in a school than anywhere.
Yeah, little kids.
All them damn crumb snatchers.
And absolutely. And Deb, yeah, definitely with autoimmune, stay inside, man. Don't take any chances. And definitely, Diggy, they are supposed to give you a brand new oxygen mat.
No, it was a brand new oxygen mask, but make sure they are actually sanitizing with the alcohol swabs and a disinfectant on the nozzle the mask goes to. See, they had a brand new mask. It's the device that sits on the wall that collects the dust, and it's in the air and it collects on the thing. If that one person that had MRSA that was in the room prior to me, or even in the waiting room, I contracted it instantly.
Yep.
I don't know how I got it. They just came in and said I had it.
Yes, Liv, you definitely have to as well also.
I had no symptoms of it. I had nothing. I didn't know that and when they told me, it scared the crap out of me to tell me that I had a bacteria in my nose that could turn into the flesh-eating virus inside your nose.
And
ouch.
Tom Klasky, yeah, our governor has already mentioned that they're not going back until next year, because you think about it, with even these schools being closed down, they're not allowed, nobody's allowed in there. They're probably not even cleaning. They're probably not sterilizing yet. So they're going to have to clear out that whole system and, and sterilize anything, because you don't want your kids to go back in there, because then it's only going to just resurface itself. 12 hours a day against these 11-year-old little bastards. Hell yeah, dude. Best job ever.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm still considered an essential because of my job. It's in the construction business, and that is considered essential. So
I know I am.
We're full bore, man.
My daughter was
I like it.
I don't either. I know. I see everybody else, and they're like all on vacation. Hey, we're home for 2 weeks. Hey, fuck you. I'm at work.
My daughter would have been in. Thank goodness she changed her career. I really do thank God for that, because she worked at the hospital. I mean, not that I'm not, grateful that she had it, a job at the hospital, but she was in the cafeteria where she could have caught it from anybody,
Yep.
And she ended up going on with her other career, but now that job they shut them down too. My other daughter, she's still working. She works fast food. And she still goes in every single day to help make sure people get their food.
Yep.
And it's scary, because I keep on telling her to be safe. Make sure you wear gloves. If you need anything, let me know.
I just wish these truck stops would do the same damn thing, but they're forcing us to eat fast food crap.
And the thing of it is, they're even giving you a hard time on the fast food, because you can't drive your truck through the fucking drive-through. You can't walk up to the door on a lot of them. You can't. No. Fuck you guys. And I kind of put it out on Facebook the other day, and I got into a discussion with someone about it because, truck drivers can be replaced by robots. Well, everybody can be replaced by a fucking robot, but that's
so that
not the way
robot
of
runs
life.
over your fucking family, then you ain't gonna like it.
All of the vape shops here in my town are closed.
Really?
Yeah.
Bout said they're letting them all still operate in Memphis right now.
Well, at least I know Puckerfish, which is the name of one. When I first walked into it, I thought it was an aquarium store because it had a fish on it. It was. I had to basically tell my daughter, no, you go sit in the car because this is mommy's type of shop. Go back. My other one's Jade. He owns 2. He had to shut them down this week. And also, he was a really, really wonderful vape shop. He sat there and even told anybody needs something on credit while they're doing this. He's like, come to me.
Yep.
I want to give a shout out to him. Jade, you did a remarkable job, to reach out because he was a part of the lower income type of vape shop. People could walk in and he would always do that. So it wasn't just this time around. It's been all the time that I've known him.
That's being real trustworthy, though.
No, because he knows that people get a one-time check a month, and they can only get what they can afford at the time, and they would always make right and make good. So it's that trust. It's that trust.
Yep.
And that's why I fell in love with his type of vape shop. Is because I could walk in there and help. And when I walked in and they had a vape a cloud comp, I put my name on the list. I'm like, this is gonna be fun. Do a cloud comp. And I'm like, I scratched my name off when I sit there seeing how many people were, because the winning stuff was a mod and juice and stuff like that. I scratched my name on the list. It wasn't that I didn't want to participate, which I did, but I'm like, I don't want to win because somebody else needs it more than I do. Because it was just, I just seen so many people were sharing batteries even because they forgot to bring more batteries and they were practicing and I was just like, it's the type of community that you just wanted to be a part of. And there was a lot of women there. And you had one side women, one side men. And people might think it's wrong, but there was kids there. Because you know what? We're family. You know what I'm saying? When you sit there and have a mother and a father that vape, and they want to be a part of a party, a crowd, you know what I'm saying? We all smoke together. I didn't see, and it was after hours, It wasn't like, these kids were, they were all sitting there playing outside the door and they had like little toys and stuff, but there was kids there.
Yep.
And I didn't mind it because it was just like a family thing. If we had it at a park, it would be no different.
Right.
Hey, let me ask you something, Tommy.
Yeah.
Do you, since you're an essential worker and everything, you're out and about, right?
Yeah.
When you go to like a convenience store or whatever to get coffee or whatever, do you notice people being like kind of overbearing with this whole like not touching stuff thing or anything like that? Or is it because I had a lady this morning when I was at a truck stop, she sat there for 5 minutes bitching about the pen things to like when you sign the screen on the card reader. She sat there bitching about that. Well, you guys probably don't spray this. And the lady was like, yes, we do spray it down. So she grabbed a bag to use it. But then I'm sitting there thinking, like, she grabbed the money that the lady gave her. I'm like, you're bitching about that pen, but what about how many hands has that money gone through that you're touching?
Exactly.
Dumbass?
How many hands?
Come on.
How many butt cracks is that fucking dollar bills
or
been
titties or whatever.
Exactly.
But,
I have a yeast infection with the COVID.
And also be nice to the truckers out there. If you see them stopping and they need something, ask them if you can help them. Take them to a drive-through, take them to a whatever, get them their meals because it's very limited. And also, it's another thing is, it was the other day, tip your drivers. If you're ordering stuff, okay, even if you're Grubhub and all them are giving like a free delivery thing, tip the driver because he's risking his life or her life to bring you the food as well.
Oh, absolutely. And Bout, you are exactly right. How many lines of blow have those dollars seen?
I forgot about that one. Shit.
Did you see the guy that sprayed the coffee with the Lysol and stuff before he actually even took it? It was sitting on the counter and he sit there, he goes, can you sit that down, please? And he sat there and was spraying the coffee. the lid thing was on and everything. And then he actually took the lid off and drank it and stuff. And he's like, it was a funny meme thing, you know what I'm saying? But, video meme. But I was like, dude, really?
This is a great opportune time, and I'm glad Tom Klasky actually said it, because I'm a firm believer. There's a lot of vape shops that are still being allowed to be open, and they're offering curbside. Some are offering delivery. Some are offering, drive-through window. That's fantastic. I really, and support local, because you're not going to have a lot of shit going through the mail right now either. So make sure you support local, man, because these are the people that are still going to be there when all this shit, when all the dust clears, these people are still going to be there, man. We got to support them, keep them there, and definitely support these truck drivers, man. I mean, Josh, my heart goes out to truck drivers altogether. I have a big heart for all you truck drivers, and I've said it all together. You stop a truck driver, you stop the world. And that is the truth, man, because without farmers and truckers, man, what are you guys going to have? Who's going to be stocking these? You can take a robot all you want, but it ain't going to fucking do what a fucking human can do.
Well, here's another food for thought. Are the people in the drive-through and the fast food industry right now worth the $15 an hour now? Hell fucking yeah.
Yeah.
Know why?
I mean,
because if it weren't for them, a lot of the places you wouldn't get food. A lot of these places, I see McDonald's open from a certain point in time, giving school kids the Happy Meals, the things like that to give food. If you're a school-age student. So I think right now it's a economy reboot.
Well, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of this going on.
It's an economy reboot right now.
Crash the fucking market. So now these politicians that have more money than fucking third world countries going to wait for all this fucking market to crash. And then as they know when it's going to hit that, they're fucking smart people. They're already got fucking billions. Now they buy all these stocks at pennies on a dollar. And then when the market goes boom again, now they don't even need to be in any kind of politics anymore, because they got more money than they already had in the first place. So
what you're saying is they're going to pull a Martha Stewart?
Yes. I'm telling you, man.
No, there's already one that actually did sell a lot of his stock, and he's actually being, that it is what it is. But guess what? I guess when you've been through this, I've been a hermit for a long time, that this doesn't faze me one bit to stay indoors. But, with my grandson, he's always, indoors. We always make everything fun and playful and stuff like that. He's 2. I don't want him to get sick. All of our doctor's appointments. I actually like the form of doctors that we're having right now. I don't like going in. I know that I'll get sick, and I like to have the video conference with my doctor because it's more personal. It shows me that they're listening.
I want to just touch on a little thing that Josh had talked about with that lady, and people that are still able to go into the convenience stores to get their coffee and get a soda or whatever, and they're worried about did you spray this? Self-police yourself. If you're worried about it, get your own protection. Rubber gloves. You don't have to always put that onus onto them, because they can't always be there to constantly. You got to. You want to control your own destiny.
And if was that person that way before the virus? Because guess what? I mean, I have seen some really bad Walmart photos with digging in the booties. That's why they give you hand.
I've seen some people come out the damn shitter after they shit and didn't wash their fucking hands, and then went to the buffet and touched the rolls.
Right. But you think about it, you see those pictures of people that they're scratching their butt. How much hand sanitizer? If you don't wash your fucking hands, I don't care how much hand sanitizer.
Exactly. It's still got poop particles.
You paint a fucking outhouse, it's still a fucking outhouse, all right? You know what I mean? So all you're doing is putting a cover over it, but there's still shit.
It's a rose-covered turd.
Yeah.
And your fingernails.
and people, guess what? I still see soap on the shelves. The antibacterial soaps. Why isn't that being stockpiled? Because guess what? That's the best defense for this. Germs go down the sink.
That sucks, nerd. In Montana, they issued a stay-at-home order. Being a construction worker, he's screwed. Why? Construction is considered
Construction is
Essential.
considered
essential.
But
Weird.
Jay Gary, you're exactly right. Murder of innocent people by mad scientists. Doesn't this kind of feel like that a little bit?
A little bit.
Just saying. I'm not. I mean, I do have my conspiracy theories.
I'm
I
just
understand
saying
that,
5G. That's all I'm saying.
Yep.
Well, okay. They were laughing at me earlier was I was watching the UFO thing. Have you seen that thing above Singapore? Have you seen that, Tommy?
Yes.
I believe in other life forms out there. What if the 5G signal is actually signaling UFOs? I don't care.
Yep.
Guess what? I'm sorry. They looking down at us going, they sick. Don't land. Don't land.
Yeah, Tom, you're exactly right. You are. I've seen a lot of even the local microbreweries here and liquor companies making hand sanitizer. That's fucking awesome. Mattress companies making face masks. Hell yeah, dude. I mean, even a couple of the ones that make automobiles. I think Chevy and Ford.
Aloe and what is it? Aloe and alcohol?
Yeah.
Aloe and alcohol, people. You can make your own home hand sanitizer. Bulk Apothecary sells it.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, Deb's brother is brother-in-law is still working construction. That's what I'm considered in the construction. So I'm considered also as essential.
Well, my
local brewery doing it. That's fucking awesome, Tom. And again, that's local again. So again, another reason to support
now.
Local.
Since you're essential, do you have one of those pieces of paper that says that you're essential and all that, and you have to carry it with you?
I have a badge. I have a badge that we keep in the car now. That when, like last Friday night, remember when I got done, I went to go bring my wife for lunch, and the cop didn't give me a hard time. You know, he asked me where I was going and where I was coming from, and he saw the McDonald's bag still in the car, and I said, "I'm just heading back home. I just got done seeing my wife, and I was, going home." Well, everything was all good, but he followed me all the way home until I pulled in my driveway.
See, Tommy's such a joker. I didn't believe him. See, we need to have like a code word for when you're joking with me or when you're not joking with me. Because when you said a cop followed me all the way, stopped me and followed me all the way home, it was after the show. So I'm like, Tommy's in his little kitty mood and everything. And he's like, no, I'm serious, Nikki. I'm like, are you seriously joking with me or are you serious with me?
So is it like a curfew you have there or something like?
Well, no, what they did was, if you're an essential employee, you can work right around the clock. But if you're just a regular general public, they don't want you on the street after 8 o'clock. It's kind of like a curfew, but it's not really it's not being enforced at the moment. But he was just kind of telling me, drag your ass home. And he followed me all the way home, and that was fine. That's where I was going anyway. So
did he have
Bill
lights
Hubbard,
on?
what is going on? No, he just followed me. He stayed right on my tail, just like just the glowing ones that they leave on at nighttime, and that's it.
Oh, okay. I was like, damn.
He right away. I mean, he flagged me over, and what he doing out here, and I just said that. He didn't even care. He must have already ran the registration and saw, that it came back to me and my wife and everything. He asked me my name and everything and where you coming from, what are you doing out? And I did all that, and I showed him. Here's the McDonald's bag. Here's the receipt. You could see, I showed him everything.
He didn't question your name, like Cox Enormous?
Oh, can you imagine if Tommy still was wearing the wig?
Oh, that would have been hilarious.
Oh, man.
Sir Addie
shit.
Thank you.
Maybe he was a fan of yours, Tommy, and he just wanted to find out where you lived.
He could have. He could have.
Maybe he's like, hey, I seen this guy in other type of shows.
Here we go.
He's like, I know where Ron Jeremy lives.
Oh, man. Some people have all the luck.
How you doing, Mr. Addie Tooney?
I'm doing very well,
Addie Tooney.
Health is getting better. My strike will be gone in another month. and I can actually start doing some different things here. But again, I'm still going to be. I really want to get the other channel because it is the entertainment channel. I want to do something different over there and keep this one just for basically what this channel is. Grew to what it is. But I want to do something over there, and I'm still debating. I'm throwing ideas off the wall. You know, sometimes you need to throw shit at the wall.
I think you need to have the girls over there. They have not made their appearance.
I was just getting ready to say you should have the girls over there.
The girls, your girls. You know, one night it'd be each one and introduce them, who they are. What
well, I was
about.
looking at a new wig too, so.
Ooh.
Yeah, because there might be a third.
Is it red with pigtails?
No, but I do. You've seen my other one, my Tanya. It's got the
the two-tone.
Yeah, the two-tone. It's kind of like a black with the red running through it.
Oh.
But this one here was now. Early. Oh hell yeah, dude!
I have no hair to begin with, so it'd fit on perfectly. Maybe a mullet kind, sort of.
That was the word I was looking for earlier. Mullet. Remember, when I was like Joe Dirt style when at the very beginning of the show. I couldn't think of mullet. But yeah, man. So look at how empty the streets are, man. I was looking at my brother still lives out in California, and he was out by LAX, and they have the 6-lane highways on each side. There was like 5 cars on the whole fucking thing in the middle of the
I could tell you Chicago was hopping just like it wasn't nothing going on. So I was surprised the L train was going. They had people standing because when you state the train's like in the middle and they have where you stand and wait. There's all kinds of people just standing around waiting for the train. I was surprised.
Yep. Yeah, Bill, I'm still working too, man. We're still considered essential, so you know, just that's the only way it's going to keep America going is just everybody don't give up. You know, just got to keep on going. And, you know, if they allow you to work, do it, man. If you're sick, stay home, you know. I mean, most companies are working with everyone. If you are sick, if you've been determined to have it, they give you the 14 days with pay. I mean, I know a lot of the companies around here, I'd say probably 95% of them right now are approving anybody that has been, you know, diagnosed with that. They're quarantined for 14 days and their family for 14 days. Okay, not just them. Their whole household is quarantined for those 14 days, but they get paid from their companies, whether it's, you know, him and his wife, they had to be paid their regular pay for those 14 days because of it, which I think is a fantastic thing. It's, you know, it's great because it's, you know, not killing everybody. And, you know, a lot of these bigger companies are allowing, you know, if you can't pay your bills because you're not allowed to work, you ain't got no income because of this. That's awesome. So, like I said, and make sure you guys keep on supporting local because you know what? That is what's going to help build our community back up around when all this shit ends. So make sure you continue to keep on supporting local. Even when if you want to just get something to take out, you know, and you know you have you have your favorite restaurant. I bet your favorite restaurant is offering, you know, pickup or even delivery. Go keep on supporting them. You know what I mean? Because they need it just as much as we do. Because if they close up, man, it's hard for them to rebound because it's a lot more overhead. You know what I mean? Yeah. So if you can do it, support local because you don't want to see these people go away. You don't want to go down Main Street and see all empty buildings, man. You don't want that because that's only going to just bring bad. So make sure you keep on supporting, man, as much as you can. If you're allowed to get out during the daytime, support.
Pull my finger, Tommy.
Hell yeah, Randy.
Well, Tommy likes other things pulled, but we ain't going to go into that.
Damn right. Yes, Bill. Americans are stepping up at the plate right now. Absolutely, man, for sure.
Yeah, and if you know any older people in your neighborhood, knock on their door. Stay a distance, but, you know, see if they need anything because they might not be able to. I'm not going to
lie. Even though I should be, I am grateful that I could still be out here and work. I am kind of jealous of the people that get to stay home because I kind of feel like I'm out, like I'm in jail being here out here doing this because it's like whenever I stop, there's nowhere for me to go. I can't go into the truck stops and get out of the truck. I can't go to the movies. I'm like stuck in this fucking truck no matter what I do.
Yep. See, I'm
So it's
okay
like-
with it because it's right now. It's still kind of winter time for me. So, and
Yeah.
you know, I mean, if this happens during the summer, but you know what? During the summer, I could take off a week or two if I want to, because I have vacation time that I can use. So I don't need
Yeah.
to. So yes, I would love to be home, only if I'm going to get paid, and you know what I mean.
Right.
But other than
Right.
that, I'd rather be out fucking stroking my cock, man, and getting paid for it.
I'm trying to look on the up and up with it. Sometimes I feel like I'm in an 8x10 jail cell sometimes.
Yeah, I get it.
How you doing?
Nikki rubbing her pussy on the camera.
Yeah, this is a new addition to the family.
Nice.
We named her Gracie.
She looks like a great.
Yeah, like a little Gracie Kelly, huh?
That's awesome, Tom. He sent care packages to the older folks on his block. That is freaking awesome. Definitely. Elderly people, a lot of them are scared to even get out of their house. So if they are comfortable with you, you know, knocking on their door, you know what I mean? A lot of them, if you're not seeing them, you know, going and you don't see them because they're, you know, a lot of them are afraid because they keep on hearing elderly people are more susceptible to this. So, you know, a lot of them are very afraid. So if they're comfortable with talking with you in a normal way, go over and just give them and say, is there anything I can do to help you guys? Even if you're wearing a mask and, you know, wearing your own protection, just to show them, you know, help them because they might be afraid.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Goes for your own family too.
And if you know anybody that's in the medical service and stuff like that, and you know they're nurses, RNs, things like that,
show them appreciation.
Show them more appreciation. Because I think I just read it in the paper and stuff where a mother, she had a little 4-year-old kid, was passed away on the floor and was.
Thank you, Bill. Appreciate it, man. I love
you. Passed away for 12 to 16 hours, they said. They had to do a welfare checkup on her because they hadn't heard from her. So
her child
check up on them
beside her.
So we don't know. They didn't say anything if the baby had got it or if anything. So doesn't always mean they'll get it, but you never know. Nurses and doctors could have underlying causes themselves, you know. So
yeah,
that's true.
We got Circumstance out there, formerly known as Circumstance Reviews. He still has to change his name to just a C, like Prince did.
I thought it was It's Delicious.
A letter. It's delicious. It's delicious.
That would have been a better name because that way you could, when you see him in chat, it's delicious is here.
Yeah, it is, Tom.
Like my daughter's like embarrassed walking there.
Goldie dreadlocks.
Yep, my dreadlocks, baby. We were in the middle of doing her hair, and I'm like, "Can we take a break?"
So much better when you put that fresh battery in there. It's like you hear the angels in this one.
Well, I just switched mine.
Beautiful, man.
Oh,
make your dick get hard.
No, not mine.
Yeah, and no, there's, you know, I mean, and as sad as it sounds, they bring out all the mortality of all the bad that's happening, but they're not really telling you all the people that have recovered. Also, I mean, that's a lot higher number, of course.
Yeah.
12-hour live stream for mental health awareness, March 28th, 9 a.m. Addie Tooney, if you could send me that information over on Instagram, I'll put it into my Nightbot so I can put it in every show. It'll show up onto there. I can have it so it'll show up there tomorrow night for sure. I never did actually worry about even getting my chat. This is actually what's been in here has been working very well. Often StreamYard. It's been keeping right up, so
I noticed that when I went live the other day. It was like, wow, it's actually keeping up.
Yep. When this first started, it never wanted to stay, you know, going the way it is. This has been solid.
You just got to make sure people know to click that damn thing to allow them. Like because I stream from my Facebook group and YouTube,
Mhm.
Yep.
So you got to make sure people do that little allowance thing so you can actually see who the hell's typing.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, I don't really do much at all, especially a week and a half ago I got spanked from them for posting some stuff that wasn't supposed to post, so that's why you didn't see me much on there.
Not you.
Yeah, I know. I can't imagine that. If you're in Florida, tell Ron DeSantis to veto SB 810. Yes, definitely. Suicide prevention. There's the number. Awesome. Yes, Addies, drop me those links. Like I said, if you could over on Instagram, we're friends over there. And like I said, I could put them in my Nightbot definitely, and so it'll just automatically roll for sure.
Yeah. And I love my Odin. I mean, it's the
Holy shit, Sheboygan, Wisconsin.
Hell yeah.
I was debating between the cheaper one and this one, but I love all red. I love the all red. Because I don't see many people with the red one.
I will be expecting some vape mail, actually. Well, hopefully. I ordered a 21700 dual Boxer Classic and that smaller LiPo Boxer DNA 250C. So I have them on the way.
And soon to have these on the way.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Nice.
yeah. I forgot about those. Damn.
Nice.
There you go.
Metal.
It looks like there needs to be diamonds in there. Like, we got to get some diamond
You want
encrusted
some-
cards or
You
something.
want some Swarovski crystals on it? You want,
Hell yeah.
how
why
about
not?
girly?
Nikki, I
Shit.
have an off the wall question that you might know.
What?
With the green screen, they
Mhm.
have different ones. You can get red, blue, whatever. So if I had a blue
I
screen,
don't
I can
know
show because
how
everything I
soon
have
they're-
green does not show up, and I have a lot of mods that are green.
I
That's
thought
the
white
thing
was
with-
better to have.
No, because the whites of your eyes would be hollow. The thing is with green screen, it's usually the common thing that a lot of people don't use. You know what I'm saying? Because if you use blue and say I'm wearing blue, it's going to instantly go away. You know, all the blue. I mean, I'd be here a headless person. You know.
I mean, because like my Dreamer,
Well, this is a thing. Yeah. It's
my Torin.
Damn.
Okay. This is the
Like-
thing. When you do a down view
Home.
of them, you know, most people aren't showing a lot of green things. You know, they didn't think this, you know, but there's not, I don't think there's an option of selecting a specific color, is there?
On this, you can.
Okay, then yeah, you can get a red. I would not get red because your
They-
skin tone has pinkish, reddish tones, and it could
Right
actually
now,
affect.
they're offering blue and the green, but they said they're going to be offering the different colors.
Okay.
coming up.
I would get total green is good, but since you have a lot of green and that's one of your favorite colors, blue would be another option, but you would also have to think about the cord of your things
Right,
like that, which your headphones
Because
would.
blue is another problem. Is
You like
because
blue too.
I like my blues.
Oh.
Wow. Tommy is just a basket case with every color.
It's just going to have to go with red and black.
See, let me see something. I think I can go down here and do the green screen. Okay, where is the background thing? Where do you select the color?
Down where
Okay.
you go into your and then
Okay,
right
see
now-
if I'm going to do blue. Look.
Yeah, I
Oh,
would turn
she
your
got a green shirt on now. Shit. Whoa.
Now, yeah,
She, like, turned into a brick wall.
it took the blue out.
Yeah, you
Right.
turn into a brick wall.
But okay.
Oh, shit.
So
Yeah,
if
Randy,
you-
I like
now
I
look.
like when my
see,
Trojans
it's
glow in the
only
dark, dude.
that's actually kind of cool because I can change my outfit
Dave.
now.
Thank you very much, man. I love you, man. Stay safe, stay healthy, man.
This is so weird. It only took the blue away and made my shirt green.
Yeah, ain't that wild?
Yeah. Let me go over here and they have green. Okay. But yeah, that's weird. Yeah, if
but
they're
when you went to
offering
the
other
brick,
colors,
did you
look.
see what happened when you went to the brick?
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
when I did the brick, I made my shirt a totally.
And then you can adjust your scan onto it so it'll change the whole.
Yeah, I can actually go in here and select a totally different.
Just put my logo on there, and you'll have my logo on your shirt. Oh shit!
Yeah, I have a bunch of different ones that I downloaded, Nikki. So that's why you always see me with different ones.
Look.
All I know is that what's his
Joe's.
name? What's his name uses a black, and his green screen works flawlessly.
Nice.
And as TVC, he's got like a black thing on his white wall.
Yep.
And that's what he blows vapor and nothing. It doesn't. Well, he does have the problem with the thing with where like if it's green or something, it'll disappear. I think, but for the most part, it works.
That is like so weird.
And like the background that I have there with all the gray clouds, that used to be my back. That used to be my backdrop from from last year. That was actually I just took a snapshot of it. I took a snapshot of it and I just use it as my background now.
Nice.
Let me see.
Now Nikki's trying out all the different ones.
Well, I'm just trying to find.
Because I bet you if you did have the green screen, Nikki, you could probably put the green screen up and then you could do your other little things with your little hot dogs and everything else. Yeah. Look at that. Turns that into the red. That's pretty fucking cool.
Yep.
What do you mean hot dogs? Like have hot dogs falling on her head or something?
Yeah, when she does the Nikki,
you can
how
actually
you like to have the hot dog.
A hot dog?
Over the dancing hot dog.
No, I don't have the dancing hot dog.
Yes, you did. Alicia, baby, what is going on? I haven't seen you in a minute, Mama. How you been? Alicia, thicker than a snicker.
Hey, Alicia. What's that? Oh, look at this.
Nice. That's wild.
That's awesome.
You look like you're wearing one of those geishas or whatever, them Japanese women.
Yeah. It's like a little robe thing.
With all them colors and
shit. I pinned it in the front because I don't want boobs showing.
Yes, that's fine. I'll type it in.
I have them, but Alicia, thicker than a snicker.
It's right there. That's my name over on Facebook, Addie. You can send it over there. That'll be fine. Daddy would like some sausage. Oh, Hitman, I'll give you some fucking sausage, baby.
Speaking of sausage, there's old Wisconsin sausage right there. Shit.
Hell yeah. Been great, guys. I've missed you guys so much. Got the bell rung, so I don't miss y'all. Hell yeah. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, baby. Speaking of ringing your bell, Alicia.
No, hey, I'm inviting her over. I'm going to invite her over to the room later. She is awesome to hang out with. Look at my eyes.
I'd like to ring that bell.
What the hell is wrong with my eyes?
Yeah, what the fuck?
That's wild, Nikki.
Whoa.
Oh my God, my hands. Oh, wait a minute. Ah!
You want to see something freaky? I was doing this earlier. Hang on. Let me watch this.
What the heck? Look at my tattoos.
Damn. That's fucking freaky.
Yeah.
He's in the wall.
You really want to do it? Who are you looking at? Why are you looking at me like that for?
I'm in the witness protection program right now.
He's another brick in the wall.
All in all, we're just another brick in the wall.
Another brick in the... Hey, this is a really kind of a cool way to actually not have a logo up. I mean...
Exactly.
Oh, that is cool. I'm here, but you can't see me.
You just turned into some unicorn puke or something. What the hell?
It's vapor.
Frank. Nikki, Alicia says she loves your new tattoos.
Oh, thank you.
Hell
Yes,
yeah.
they are my lovely tattoos. My daughter did
Randy,
them.
I already got the coconut oil out. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
my other one, I'd have to take off my shirt to show it. I'm not doing that right now.
Yeah, we're on YouTube, Nikki. We can't do that here.
No.
Uh,
Yeah, I got my
Oh,
other one
shit.
over here.
Nice.
I love
That
that
one I
one.
bet you hurt the worst, huh? The one underneath there.
Yeah, because I was really swollen from eating Chinese the night
Oh,
before.
not only that, this is even though your
No,
skin
actually, when I got this one, I started laughing when she came across here. I mean, I just started laughing it because the vibration from the tattoo gun, it
Yep.
like jiggled or something, like a nerve or something, and I was like, what the fuck? Why am I laughing?
because you were getting ready to go somewhere else with that.
No, it's,
Ooh, hey now.
this
But
was
in
my,
all
this
reality,
was
when
my
you get your
starter.
tat,
This was my
because-
starter tattoo because if
Yep.
I wasn't going to be able to handle the tattoo, at least she could do it real quick. But then
Right.
I was like, yeah, I can handle it. And then all of a sudden, as soon as she touched my arm, I was like, oh.
yeah. But anytime, because
Addiction.
your outer part, like your hand or here, is a lot. Your skin is outside, so
Tougher.
it's more leathery.
Yeah.
But when it's on
This
the
one.
inside, like the ones I have on the inside of my legs of
Yeah.
of
It
Odie
did,
and
yeah, it didn't hurt as
Garfield.
much going here, like when it was going up on the arm.
Yep.
But right in here where the veins are, it was really sensitive.
Yeah, because like the ones I have on the inside of my legs of Odie and Garfield, those hurt like a motherfucker.
Yeah, this right here was the most hurtful, was the edge right here.
Yep.
Because it went up onto the wrist. Oh. And you had to keep your hand down like this, so it was falling asleep.
Can you imagine that tattoo guy though when he did those tattoos? There's one on each side of my ball sack. There's Garfield on one side and Odie's on the other. I mean, it's on my legs, but he had to hold my sack and my junk just to fucking.
Well, they
tap.
could have duct taped it up. You know.
No, I think he was enjoying it. Actually, I was too. What the hell? I don't care.
Yeah, that's because you like vibration.
Not only that, I had somebody had a hand on my cock. Well, I don't care if it's male or female. I've been to jail.
Oh.
Fuck yeah, man. $20 is $20, Nikki, no matter how you look at it. That's what
Wow.
Tanya always tells me. I got it, Addie. Thank you. I'll put that over into my I'll have it onto her my Nightbot.
Let's see. There's my other beauties.
Now are you gonna have that all colored in?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, since she has some free time and everything.
Hell yeah, Alicia. Vibration's always a good thing. Yeah.
Yeah, but the sad part is that I kept on telling her, I'm never going to get tattooed. Never going to get tattooed. I don't like tattoos.
Thank you, man.
And I got
appreciate
all the
that.
tattoos within, like, I think a month and a half of each other. So I got addicted really quick.
Are you gonna end up getting full sleeves?
Yeah.
Wait till you see Clint the next time he comes on.
Actually, I do want like a chest piece, but right now, no. I mean, maybe later. But I've heard that actually hurts worse.
Well, yeah, because you're right on
Yeah.
bone. Right
Well, I
here.
mean, I have a lot of fat, you know what I'm saying? But it's it feels like the same type of skin as here. So I'm thinking very sensitive.
yeah, it's gonna be very sensitive, but also when through this area you got a lot of bone. So when you're hitting bone, it's gonna vibrate.
I got a lot of jigglypuff. I got a lot of extra jigglypuff up in here.
A 2-stroke Yamaha. Hell yeah, Randy.
But my daughter has, I think, she's got so many tattoos now that she's gonna have full leg, arm, everything sleeves. So she's gonna look like the tattoo artist that she is. But they're beautiful though. Everyone she has is beautiful. It's beautiful. I'm glad to be her canvas. You know, a lot of loyalty to the tattoo artist and everything. You want to sit there and just be their canvas. So.
And Jen said it's hell when it hits the bones on your chest.
Yeah.
My wife likes it when I slap my bone on her chest, though. I'm just saying.
Tommy.
Lay that motherfucker. Whack, right?
Yeah, and he regrets when she sits there and says, I want to see the children.
Oh, she does. Chest pieces are pretty sore. Hell yeah.
Well, I also heard that a lot of other places are, like can be sore their arms and stuff. But I am getting an autism one on this side for my grandson.
Yep. Nice.
It's going to be a puzzle piece, and it's going to say until all the pieces fit is going to be the saying on it. So
nice.
And it's going to be what they call watercolor. So it's going to have like the splash. It looks like a whole bunch of paint splattered on it.
Yes, Jan, it is a little bit different there. And Bout, no, my wife will never get on this show. No. She don't even like watching it half the time.
Mm-hmm.
Only because she just doesn't, and I don't blame her because, bless her heart, she knows how I am and she accepts that. But she, like I said, she is my biggest fan.
Ow!
Honestly.
Ow! Hitman! I am so
Covering
sorry.
my armpit. Wow.
No, actually, I've heard that tattoo artists do not like doing the underpit because of all the wrinkles and the creases and stuff that it occurs. And yeah.
Deb said she's getting that same puzzle piece, Nikki.
Nice.
Awesome. That is really awesome.
I am. I love the artistic when it comes down to autism.
I'll be right there, Randy. I'm on my way.
Oh,
You're only in Tennessee.
I've learned this too, that I am so attracted to guys with tattoos now. It's like the weirdest thing is that I'm like, ooh.
Well, let me cover all my tattoos up then.
Fuck you, not you. Des. If Des is out there, Des has some beautiful artwork. I'm telling you.
That dude's covered from head to toe.
I know, and and I want to see wherever else.
Wow.
But you ought to see, Clint, Krusty Drip.
Yeah.
Next time he comes on, he's having one of his other sleeves done. So
that's awesome.
Beautiful work too. Amazing. His wife, the same way. Amazing.
Well, the thing is, too, my daughter's getting a lot of compliments and stuff like that. Like she's
your daughter does phenomenal work.
Yeah, she's banging. The thing is I always told her that she was an artist. You know what I'm saying? I loved her artwork from even when she was a little kid. And I was like, come on, you got to stay with the art, And she wanted to do culinary, which is another form of art. But when she sat there and said she wanted to be a tattoo artist, I was scared because sometimes they make money, sometimes they don't, but when they do, they do. I would love her to be like a Kat Von D, to do like portraits and realistics and stuff, because she can draw.
And Des says, Nikki, I'm out here, XX. And then Lisa says, oh, Nikki wants to follow his yellow brick road of tattoo.
Oh yeah, if he has the yellow brick road, follow the yellow brick road. And see, my one tattoo I want her to learn how to do is the ones that look like actual jewels. That looks like, like if it's wet or anything. That sounds perverted. I want it in the center of the chest, a heart gemstone that actually looks like, like if you have like oil or anything like that on your chest, it'll glisten and look real.
See, now my nephew that lives in Illinois,
stop it.
He does cosmetic tattooing for like women that have had breast cancer and had the augmentation, and when they do that, they usually lose the nipples and everything.
Mm-hmm.
He does all that. He's done like when they've had facial problems and they've lost their eyebrows and different things. You'd swear to God, I would love her to learn all that stuff. Work.
And that's the thing too, is that gives them such a boost of confidence and stuff that I'm loving that she's doing this. I do. Yep. And in this right now with this going on, it's not a setback because she's in talks with her boss. I mean, she found a wonderful apprenticeship, and it's just, I don't give her enough credit.
Yep. His name is Reginald Robinson. His last name is Robinson. I want to tell you, hang on, I will tell you in a minute exactly.
And she's on TikTok if anybody's looking out for her. I'll have to find her name later, but you got to go over and give her some love over there. because she actually shows like a lot of her tattoo work and stuff like that too. So
he's living in Alliance, Ohio now. The last time I talked to him, he was in Illinois.
who?
My nephew. He's in Alliance.
Oh, nice.
But he lived in Illinois for, I'd say, 10, 15
Okay.
years. But I see now I'm looking right here, and he has him down in Alliance, Ohio.
Easy Rider said hello, Tommy, Nikki, and I think Truckin as well.
He was also the owner of Hawaiian Joe's Tattoo Piercing Shop. A couple different other tattoo places, but
Five Finger Death Punch. I've heard them.
5 Finger Death Punch? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of my tattoos on my arm is actually 5 Finger Death Punch.
There's one of his.
Nice. Very nice. Yeah. But my roses on my arm are going to be 2 different colors, pink and purple. You know me, Tommy. I like pink.
Mm-hmm. I like.
But
now, too.
Now I'm thinking
Easy Rider, man. It's been a minute. Holy fuck.
Yeah, I'm more thinking of blue now too. So I don't know what colors I'm going to go with now. Do blue and pink? Pink and blue?
No shit, Easy. Holy cow.
Nice.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna head out because I'm not gonna go see the wife, but I need to go get twisted a little bit. So
you're not gonna get dinner.
At least I'm honest. Yeah, I always have to be honest with y'all, for real, man. You know what I mean? If I'm going somewhere, I'm going somewhere, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm just gonna go get twisted. So maybe I'll you might see me if somebody else is going live, or you never know. Maybe I'll pop over you guys or whatever. I don't know. See what's going on after I get done. But
yeah, it'd be nice.
With all that being said, why don't we start going around the room? Nikki, why don't you just say good night to everybody? We'll do all that. Mm-hmm. We can do it really quick and get the fuck out of here.
Nikki B, and thank you for having me, Tommy. And thank you all. And if you all want to chat with me, I am hanging over at Truckin's Lounge. So
hell yeah. Thank you, Nikki, and we'll see you tomorrow night. All right, Josh.
Oh, thanks for having me on, Tommy, and you all know who I am and you know where to find me. So have a wonderful rest of your week.
Hell yeah.
And thank you.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. And always a good time to hang out with you, man, for sure. I appreciate it. All right. You know me. I'm Tommy Vapors, and I want to thank each and every one of you guys. Like I tell you, each and every week. You guys is what makes this show. You guys, I feed off of you guys most of the time, just off in the chat, because you guys is what makes this show, not what I do. Because I could just talk about anything. You could hold up a pen and I'll fucking come up with some sort of story. You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter. But I mean, you guys was really what brings the content to this area. And I love each and every one of you guys. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Tune in tomorrow night. We'll have some more fun. You never know who we're going to have for guests. And let's just get a vape and get the fuck out of here. I need to get twisted. All right, everybody. Bye. Remember, educate, advocate, masturbate. Oh, yeah. Ejaculate. Love y'all. Bye.
Bye.